Greetings, Commanders. Yes, folks, it is indeed Update Day. After some controversy in regards to the new Dodec station, the Docahedron, coming into the game, a station that's long been in Elite's lore and past. Frontier have now released it in-game for Arks. Yes, folks, it is available in the Ark store for about £20 British, 50,000 Arks. And following, as we reported on this channel, a U-turn by Frontier, it's also later on, at an undetermined time, can then be available for credits. The Docahedron station faces the pinnacle of technology of stations in the game. Are you going to buy one, or are you going to wait for in-game credits? That's the question. But today's update puts that very firmly into the game, along with, no doubt, other artifacts, probably in regards to the lock systems and the exobiology we're probably going to be experiencing very shortly. But it is in fact Dodec Day, and therefore let's go and see what's in this update and what have they fixed as well. Now, as per usual, there's a features of note section. There's also an issue tracker, bunch of fixes and bug fixes. So straight in, we're going to go with features of note. So here are the update notes for the Dodec update. So features of note. Well, it goes without saying that the Dodec station is purchasable for 50,000 Arks, which give or take is about 20 Great British pounds. Now, given that, once you pay your 50,000 Arks, it grants you an instant build credit, which can be used to complete its construction effort, but only once. So basically, you spend your £20, your 50,000 Arks, you go off to your system and say, I'll have a Dodec station there, my good man, job done. However, if you then decide to demolish your Dodec station, you will not get a refund for your free deployment. Any materials donated to the facility's construction effort before using the instant complete option will also not be refunded. Anyway, it also unlocks construction rights for additional Dodec station efforts. Okay? In other systems. So you can have one, you can have two, you can have three, but you're going to have to build them. You only get one free ticket for your 50,000 Arks. So there you go. Once constructed, the Dodec will provide the human tech broker service straight off the bat. Station paint jobs can also be applied to the Dodec in the same way as other stations. There are always variations, and these variations come in the form of no truss, a quint truss, and a deck truss. Now, if you're wondering what a truss is, that's the long spiky arm things that come outside of the stations. More news as it breaks on this. Frontier, I thought were going to give us some pictures. Nope, but they haven't, so we're going to wait and see what happens in-game, but I'll do a video on it. Next up is Powerplay. Yes, that geopolitical system inside of Elite Dangerous. And they turned their focus, first off, to Powerplay care packages. Now, alongside significant fixes to the claim interface, a number of adjustments have been made. Odyssey-specific materials will not be rewarded to players who are not running Elite Dangerous Odyssey. Well, that's alright, isn't it? When specific material capacity has been maxed out, or when a player's on-foot locker is too full to receive materials, the excess materials are converted into credits with the following conversion rate, and they give a conversion rate as well. This is all done via the grade of materials. So, if you've got an item of materials, grade 1, you'll get 2 grand. Grade 2, you get 4 grand. Grade 3, 8 grand. Well, you get the idea. So, why are they doing this? So what they're also saying as well with the care packages, that care packages will also now expire after 30 days. If a care package has been unclaimed for 30 days or more on the following maintenance, it'll be automatically opened. Any excess materials will be converted to credits. I suppose this is to stop people sandbagging materials and then, subverting the game, I suppose, to go out there and gain more. I've got a load of care packages, all my materials are completely done. I'm going to have to go through now and start clicking. I suggest you do too, else you're going to lose them. I mean, credits are great, but for me, and I've always said this, materials are the true currency inside of Elite Dangerous. Now, what they've said is that any care packages that have been earned before this patch release, that comes out today, the 11th of November 2025, or 3311, if you're in game time, they'll start automatically opening on the 20th of November. You'll get an inbox message, and that'll be sent to you if you have any unclaimed packages that will be opened on the next maintenance. And then in regards to Powerplay, measures have been put in place to prevent unfair amounts of merit being obtained or to impact system control scores. Obviously, there's been some sort of subversion going on here. System score and merit gain from the on-foot transfer power data activity has been re-enabled, which is great stuff. And it's no longer possible to gain excess merit or control score by selling commodities, 1 unit at a time, or by undermining with laundered low-value commodities. Well, it's obviously a thing, isn't it? They've also looked at colonization as well. And I would expect that this is quite the topic, given the fact everyone's going to be charged, 20 quid, 50,000 arcs for a Dodec station. You want to get your colonization right. So what they've said is, Brewer Corporation has a new governing body, which will no longer consider certain goods illegal. Battle weapons. Ooh, is there a big battle coming? Ho, 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 ho. Is that a hint? We don't know. This is a complete tinfoil hat. So they're saying, we'll no longer consider certain illegal goods contraband, right? So they're also required to complete certain constructions. So good stuff, this. If you need battle weapons to complete a station in a system that you're colonizing and they're meant to be illegal, you're not going to gain the wrath of the fuzz. Good stuff. They've thought about it. Balanced. How building certain facilities affects system development level. Okay, good for them. And they give a little table as well about development levels and what it's all about. Subsequent facilities built now have less weight in affecting values. All very interesting stuff if you care about that sort of thing. I typically roll in, I'll have that system, I'll put a couple of bases in, a couple of stations, and then off to the next one. But if it is your thing, then these figures will also make a difference. It's all about affecting the development level, security level, and standard of living, the tech level and wealth. So they've tweaked these. The change will apply retrospectively to all existing colonized systems. So they've had a good look at it and they're making a change. Refinery contacts are now only present at markets with pure refinery economies. Okay, good for them. And emergency power cells will now be produced by and therefore available from planet-based industrial economies. With squadrons, the cargo insurance perk has been re-enabled. So there you go. It'll now instead restore 50% of lost cargo to your ship when rebought instead of returning 50% of the value in credits. So those are all the features of note. So lots in this update. And given the fact we're in November, that's not bad really. They're getting all the dirty work done before the Christmas period. The next section of this update, the Dodec update, is talking about the issue tracker and issue tracker fixes. Most of these seem to be around about the Powerplay care package panel becoming corrupt. Tweaks to the UI. They've got apostrophes being blocked when renaming a system's colonization facility. Lots of things there around colonization. Resolved the issue with cargo not transferring correctly to fleet carriers. Resolved instances where the amount of required commodities was more than the pre-purchase screen. Okay, brilliant. Instances where squadron-aligned factions were not present in system colonization claim systems. There's a number of these things here as well. Some things as well about missions not correctly impacting the background simulation. They've made adjustments to the Type 11 Prospector underside rear hardpoint and also made to merit rewards for selling individual commodities rather than in bulk. And they mentioned that as the points of note. Also adjustments made to the cockpit camera movement in the Panther Clipper when rolling, which is good stuff. So the issue tracker's had a bit of love. I'd say about 20 issues have been resolved. All good stuff, and I'll put the link to this note so you can read them at your leisure. I'm not going to go through them myself. What about bug fixes, though? Now, there's a load of bug fixes here. There's some right corkers that have been addressed. They've made adjustments to player assignments where the rescue escape pods were active. improvements made to Powerplay digest data, resolved instances of crashes that could occur when receiving power merits notification. That's a classic one, isn't it? Resolved Powerplay care packages being reordered after claiming a package. It goes on. I mean, there's a good, I would say 40 bug fixes, if not more, probably 50 bug fixes. They fixed the Lacon manufacturer decal taking on colours from paint jobs. Minor fixes to like Type 11 Prospector hazard spoiler, so you've got a bit of graphics going on there. And also resolved the subsurface displacement missile not being equipable in the Type 11 Prospector's mining hardpoint slots. Well, kind of goes without saying that. They've also looked at adding or sharing squadron bookmarks, causing a black adder error. Well, there you go, Baldrick. And also, this list of bug fixes here, I think it all sparks of a major patch, a major update here as well, which was kind of kept on the down low. Getting the Dodec, changes to Powerplay merit system, cool stuff, a load of bug fixes, and a load of issue tracker fixes as well. A lot of things around here about, change the cancel button on the cancel demolition panel to black to avoid confusion when demolishing a station or a port. That's a classic one as well. So loads of things in there. Go up there and read that at your leisure. I've rattled on for long enough on this update. So it's a Dodec update. It's Dodec Day. Are you going to be buying a Dodec station? Or are you going to be going, no, I will not be buying a Dodec station. I'll wait for it in credits. It's up to you, commanders. 20 quid's 20 quid. Whatever that is in your own denomination of currency. I've been Ricardo. Check out the Dodec video when it comes live, and when we get on there, I'll go on there and get one sorted out. I'll do the science so you don't have to. I'll see you soon.